cultural program to involve the students and the community. On behalf of the Krishna Balaram Mandir Cultural Center, we are developing a cultural center as well. So as our community grows, the art, the music, the dance, the performances, and the talent of so many devotees will be used for spreading Krishna consciousness. And Prabhupada felt great happiness to see plays or see the artwork when Prabhupada would personally exchange with the artists his feelings and give them insight that Krishna is a person, Navayoga, a very beautiful personality, because in most people in religion, they have their own conceptions and ideas that God is the oldest, so he must be an old man. Brahma Samhita says he's the oldest, but also he's a fresh youth. Very beautiful, more beautiful than millions of cupids. Imagine. So the art that's being painted by the young and old devotees is actually from the heart trying to worship Krishna and give others an opportunity to appreciate Krishna's beauties. Somehow we've left the spiritual world, we've forgotten Krishna, isn't it? Like a prisoner, they forget to follow the rules and regulations. So Krishna, he made a nice material world, but he keeps coming again and again to bring us back home, to reestablish Vedic culture, religious principles, so that we can all behave in our original constitutional spiritual position. Because as long as we have desires to enjoy in this world, we have to remain in the material world. And someone might say, no, I'm free, why I should surrender to Krishna? Because we're forced to surrender. Like, who wants to get old? Did you like getting old?
Yes.
You know? Look, even Dharma is getting gray hairs. You know, like we're all thinking, I'm so young. Who talks about old age? But old age comes very quickly, and you have no choice in the matter. When you get diseased, you have no choice in the matter. And to die, everyone has to die. So human life is very, very valuable. We should use it to serve Prabhupada, because he is representing the Guru Parampara and serve Krishna. And all his dedicated followers who are helping all of us to remember Krishna by having art class, dance performance, music performance. All these are part of our culture and development and growth. Now, Shruta didn't expect that, but I'm going to give him the microphone to say a few words.
Hare Krishna. I remember way back like 50 years ago, Srila Prabhupada, he was very much involved in the art department, what the artists were doing, giving him advice on everything from the way the hair was, who's wearing shoes, who's not wearing shoes, what the shoes looked like, not like the shoes nowadays, they were all bejeweled shoes. But we haven't taken a tour yet, but I see some very beautiful pieces that are already done. And what's nice, as Panchagoda said, we're getting old. I just asked a god sister this morning, I asked her age, and I said, what was it like? And she says, I'm very happy being old. She says, because I know closer and closer to leaving this world. But what you're doing with the photography and the art, you're actually taking a snapshot of yourself, of your own consciousness as you do these things. I know I see photographs and things from years and years ago, and you can see how things were then, you see how things were now. So it's nice to take those snapshots as we go through life. And this is the children in particular. As they grow up, it's so nice in Krishna consciousness that they have this facility. Again, one of my first days with Prabhupada was in Dallas, Gurukula, and Prabhupada talked about his own childhood. We all heard those things, how his father wanted him, he learned mridanga. As he held the mridanga, he says, I learned this when I was a young boy, how to play the mridanga, how to play the harmonium. These were things his father was very keen on instilling. He said, my mother, she wanted me to learn ABCDs. But my father, all he wanted was the devotional aspect. So it's obvious these children are all learning very well from their parents. It's a first-class thing to be able to be in Vrindavan and have this facility. As we say, we see this whole project growing. Everyone's growing. ISKCON is growing. Children are growing. The other day I was at the Panchagoda is growing. We're all growing, hopefully. The other day I was there seeing all these temple presidents, over 100, 150 leaders, temple presidents, ICC management. And I thought, how wonderful this ISKCON society is, you know? If you're not careful, you can hear so much criticism about this society. But if you look, as Prabhupada looked, is all you see is so many sincere devotees, thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands sincere devotees in Krishna consciousness, chanting, doing service. I'm actually very, as Prabhupada said, we're proud to be servants of Krishna. I'm very proud to be able to be part of a society doing something positive, trying to give Krishna to everyone. So this is also that. This is all part of our present and our future. So Nutama said in class this morning, our future is now. This is the future. You know, you're the future. We're the past. We're the past and present, but all of you are part of the future. So I'm very happy to be able to be here and see all the wonderful things everyone is doing. Thank you for the invitation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I really appreciate the different kinds of uniqueness of each and every exhibits here. That reminds us of the spiritual world, how it is like, as Srila Prabhupada says, these pictures or paintings are windows to the spiritual world. Each and every one is unique on itself. It's not that one is better than the other. Actually, if you can see each and every creations here, even the photography or these paintings, service for Lord Krishna, he will never forget. He's eternally indebted. And according to one's purity, then these creations manifest. Srila Prabhupada, one time, there was a painting that was shown to him by one of the DVD artists, whereby Krishna seemingly very morose. He's very sad. So Prabhupada asked the artist, where in Krishna book is this? Where in Krishna Lila is this? So he did not want to discourage the artist. He says, okay, I think we can use this, when Krishna had a headache or something. Remember that story?
I know we say Krishna's always smiling.
Yeah, but there is this one painting that Krishna doesn't look like very happy at all. But yes, we can use this. Krishna, when Krishna had a headache. Remember that story? Krishna had a headache. Then the gopis will be the only one who is willing to surrender and willing to go to hell just so that Krishna's headache will be relieved. Because the only remedy is to have the dust of his devotees smeared on his head. And this is the greatest love of the gopis towards Lord Krishna. So we can see here, this is one of the 64 arts that even Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram and in the Gurukul, they learn how to paint, how to draw. And we're very happy that this is just a start, and hopefully in the future, we'll get more and more of these exhibits so that everyone can appreciate. As Krishna says, I am the ability in man. So whatever comes out, for even it is bad, still Krishna is the source. But what to say of this very, very special I've seen there is one picture there of Brother Rami. Is that a picture? Is a painting? That's amazing, isn't it? With the parrot and Krishna's flute, because she is the guru of Krishna, how to play flute. Yes. So we can remind more of many pastimes here. There's Krishna Balaram. Seems to be that one over there is Rasa dance. And Radharaman, that is painting also.
Yeah, this is
Pencil?
charcoal.
Charcoal. So, yes, this is amazing. It's one of a kind. I was thinking when the announcement or the given to us, it is like, it reminds us of the devotee who left the husband, Ramdas. Ramdas and Driti Mataji, they used to have arts exhibit, like how to teach the upcoming artist how to draw. And that reminds me of, oh, there's having another exhibit of that, and I never thought that it will be the freshmen or the new ones, which is actually very promising, and hopefully they'll develop more of their talents, their creativity, their skills, that they'll be able to present Krishna consciousness as it is. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Kundasanta Prabhu, you want to say something? Alright.
Gurudev Gaura Chandra Radhikaya Tadami Krishnaya Vishnu Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namaha. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Sri Sri Gaunitai ki Jai. Sri Sri Krishna Balaram ki Jai. Sri Sri Radha Shama Sundar Radhika Keshavara ki Jai. Hare Krishna. So very wonderful exhibition here of traditional art, Vaishnav, of course, art, with Krishna in the center, beautiful paintings. We started yesterday to put it up, so I already saw yesterday. Very nice and wonderful. Actually, Prabhupada, so he gave the process of Krishna consciousness as per Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instructions to the 6 Goswamis, which has been handed down in Parampara in disciplic succession, how to make one's life successful, adopting especially the chanting holy names, but then also hearing about Krishna and speaking about Krishna, serving the deities in the association of the Vaishnavas, being in a holy place, visiting the holy places. But then also Srila Prabhupada, he encouraged also that we present the Vaishnav tradition. So one of them is the painting. Of course, also even here for the festivals in Vrindavan Dham, Prabhupada, he had invited the famous artists who present also Krishna Lila, Gaur Lila and Krishna Lila in the form of plays, dramas, which is a tradition here. So this is actually very encouraging, and because the devotees, they need some kind of entertainment also. Spiritual entertainment, even Krishna Lila actually every evening. So after Krishna is taking his dinner, and of course his father and all the male members and then the female members, they take prasad, and then there's some cultural program is there. Sometimes recitation from the Puranas or the Vedas, sometimes dance performance, or some professional jokers are there. So these are actually all very inspiring for the devotees. During the day one has to serve hard according to Vana Ashram, and in the evening, of course, Lokata can be there, Krishna Katha. That was also tradition previously, or discussing from the Mahabharata, Ramayana. But so hearing, that is important, and those who are intelligent, they will pick up by hearing the Krishna consciousness, or God consciousness. But at the same time, all the senses have to be engaged, and so the traditional aspects of art, so that is actually very helpful for all the members of society, and especially also the children, if they grow up in a devotional environment and if they learn how to draw and painting, and here we have seen many young children that have painted here. Many of these paintings, I think in the pamphlet also, and you can see one boy 6 years, one girl 7 years old, 8 years old, and they're very nicely painted on the proper guidance of maybe Mataji and some other teachers. Also she guided my daughter in the beginning of her life in regards to painting and art, so that is helpful. And very important for the children, but it is entertaining for everyone, and even adults sometimes they like to paint also, and it is very actually fulfilling. Of course, some artists are there, even in our society, many painters are there, Vasudev Krishna, Yadavpati, and it is their nature, and they are fully dedicated to that, and that is very beautiful and enlivening. Like we have in the temple also the beautiful paintings. Many Russian artists are there, they have painted. And so the devotees and the pilgrims, they all are actually impressed, and it is giving some good impressions, showing the different pastimes of the Lord. So that is very helpful. The deities are there and they're very beautiful, but at the same time we need to see Krishna everywhere. Not just on the altar, but then on the walls also, inside, outside. And so that is very helpful, this art. And so we encourage all the devotees or all the artists who have participated to continue with this art, beautiful art of painting. And of course, side by side, chanting the holy names, the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And also hear from the authorities, and even in the scriptures it is mentioned, like for example, descriptions are there of Krishna, how beautiful he is, and he's always wearing two things he's famous for, Krishna. Two things, what are the two things? Peacock feather and the flute. Vansidar, Murlidar. And then he has a peacock feather, so we should see if all the paintings Krishna has a peacock feather or not. So like this, and according to that, Krishna's Pitambar Vesh is there, yellow cloth. And so we should also do according to the scriptures, according to tradition, not just according to our own mental concoction. Of course, sometimes some inspiration can be there, in, for example, painting of the environment that may be there. So, but as much as possible, we should do according to Guru Sadhu Shastra. So, best wishes for all those who participated here and who presented their wonderful paintings, and we pray that you may advance more and more in Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna.
I would like to please invite Kamala Mataji to say a few words. She has been a big support and help in trying to organize this program.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and coming today for this wonderful exhibition. In fact, children are in our society the future devotees, and I think that we have to encourage them so much in whatever talents that they have. They are growing up in a very wonderful atmosphere, and they have so many talents. So many devotees have so many wonderful talents which is hidden, and they need an opportunity to present those talents. So we would like to make these opportunities for them to come forward. Whoever has whatever talent, they can come and they can display their art, their songs, or whatever they have. I thank Mukundadatta Prabhu for letting us to have this Yagyashala, because we were just looking for a place and we couldn't find any, but finally Krishna's mercy, Mukundadatta Prabhu provided this place. Thank you so much, Mukundadatta Prabhu. And please inspire all these children and make the community to flourish. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much everyone for being here. Now I would like to request Swarup Shakti Mataji, who is the teacher of all the students who have been painting. So they have been learning from her since quite a few years now, some of them. So she will maybe speak a few words and then a small tour of all the paintings that are there. So I'll give it to her so she can explain.
Hare Krishna. Janardhan Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you, Sutakirti Prabhu, Panchagauda Prabhu, Dharmatma Prabhu, Mukundata Prabhu. Thank you so much for coming here. But I am very small to speak anything about it, but community children, they are learning. They are very hardworking, that's why they are able to do that. And thank you, Kamla Mataji and Chandramukhi. She helped me in organizing this. And I really appreciate all the artists, they did hard work to put this exhibition. And thank you for the ISKCON community people, they encouraged us and we are able to put this. And I'm very small, I cannot speak anything else. Thank you, Hare Krishna. We can have a small tour and we can explain, even the artist can come forward and we can tell.
Where do we
Only
start?
5 minutes, we will start from here.
From that side.
Parikrama of Yakshara. Hare Krishna.
So we can start from the gate because that's where all the small children's paintings are presented. So just on your left hand side, Prabhu, over here. We can start from here.
Come in,
Counterclockwise.
Purnamasi, we have the artist over here also.
Who's the artist?
small
What'd you make? Which one's yours? Which one's yours?
What Krishna Bala doing?
She's a very nice artist. She does by everything by her.
All your students?
You also come here, they are my students. All of them. You also come? She made that Radha.
Which one?
This one?
This is river here? Thank you. This is all Krishna's mercy.
Again for sale or what?
Yes, all the paintings are for sale.
It's all for sale.
Marge, get your checkbook out, Marge. You know the Swamis, they have thick checkbooks.
Do we accept MasterCard?
Okay, continue on. Show us more.
After the tour, whoever wants to buy anything, they can come to the table. There are some handcrafts also, things which every devotees can buy. But first, we'll continue going to the left.
This is all Pune.
This one also, Kingfisher. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is so.
Then we have Dhruv.
Dhruv didn't come. He's all painting.
Teacher the guidance.
Then we have Yuvaraj over here. Yuvaraj, is Yuvaraj here? Yuvaraj? Yuvraj, come in front. That's Yuvraj, that's the artist.
See the cows? See the cows?
Exhibition.
Smiling cows.
Sita,
They're eating lots of grass.
Nirmi,
बहुत सुंदर बना है कृष्ण
This is Madhumangal. Looks like having wings.
Anuradhita, is Anuradhita here? Sugandhi, please come in front.
Namaste Saraswati Devi हरिने निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशकारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama